Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 89 of Daisy Knits. I'm Daisy, and we're hanging out again up here in the floor of the neighbor room. So, how are y'all this week? I should apologize profusely. I had every intention of recording last week, and unfortunately, the fair exploded everywhere on my entire week. So, for those of you who don't know, my children rent llamas through our local 4-H, one of the local 4-H clubs, and they work all summer with these llamas. And last week was show week, which means that, so let me explain a little bit. On Thursday, 2 weeks ago tomorrow, Thursday, we took their 4-H projects that they've been working on up to the fair, and they got judged, which is part of what happened last week. My daughter was selected to go to state with her project, and so we ended up actually rushing from the county fair to the state fair for her to be judged, because it's a big honor for her. She actually beat out 3 seniors for her fiber project, so it was a huge honor that she got selected, and we wanted to be able to do that. But also last week, we washed llamas one day, and I say we, this is the collective we. I don't touch llamas. The kids do all of that, but I'm the chauffeur, so I drive and feed them and shuttle them around and make sure, all of their stuff follows them everywhere. We washed llamas on Wednesday and then went out to the fairgrounds and set up pins and made sure everything was ready. Thursday morning, we loaded the llamas up into the trailer, drove them out to the fairgrounds, dropped them off, got them all cozy. And then Friday morning, the kids went and did their show, and their show consists of a costume show where the llama and the kids are in costume, a showmanship where they're judged on how much do they know about their animals, walking in the ring, all of that kind of stuff, and then they have 3 different obstacle courses that they work. They're set up different. They have different obstacles, like they have to walk the llamas over a bridge and up some stairs and downstairs and have them step over these wooden logs and go through the sprinkler. Can they get their llama through the sprinkler and walk through a pool? It's all kinds of crazy things. Lots and lots of pictures were taken. The children both did phenomenal. It was a hard week, but it was a good week for the kids. Lots of learning. So we spent Sunday and Monday just kind of like zombified and zoning. So that is what has been happening, and I want to apologize because I had every intention of recording Saturday morning, and it just did not happen with running up to the state fair. But on the flip side, she got a purple ribbon, which is the highest she can get, and the judge gave her phenomenal feedback. So, we're all good there. On the flip side, I got some knitting done. I didn't get as much done as I wanted, but we'll start with what I finished. I showed y'all last week hubby's socks, and I was in the ribbing, and where exactly in his ribbing I don't know. He has been anxiously waiting for me to record so he can have his socks. They are finished. I think I've actually posted. I love how they did the spiral up here. He loves them, tried them on, they are a perfect fit. The yarn is Marigold Jen, the Cumulus colorway. And they're just some vanilla socks, really. I added a light ribbing that grew as it went up into a 2x2 ribbing for his. And he's got a good, let's see. So, his full ribbing starts here. So he's got a good, 4 inches at least? 3 or 4 inches of solid ribbing there. So he's tickled pink with these ones. So these are finished. The only other thing I worked on was my sweater. I meant to pick up my sock, and I couldn't do it yet. I was not confident that I could handle working on my Argyle sock in the middle of the fair and everything with the fair going on. So instead I cast on a sweater, because that makes sense, right? A sweater's way easier than a sock. And it kind of is. So I told y'all I had all these colors from Pipeline. I'm calling this my pipeline sweater. These are all yarns that I received from my knitting pipelines retreats. I've been 4 years, or I want to say 4 years now. I want to say I've been 4 years. It could be 5. It could be. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 4 based on the amount of yarn I have. But anyways, this is how far I've got. My sleeves are here. And what I'm doing is I'm doing this purple, green, blue. And then I'm doing the purple, green, cranberry. And I'll do purple, green. And then my last color is going to be this champagne-y beige color. And then I'll do another purple, green, and we'll see where it fits. I have a feeling that I might not need much more after that. I have a feeling it might be long enough. I've got plenty of yarn to be able to extend it if I want to. I'm kind of hoping, we'll see, to maybe do an I-cord edging around the front, but I don't know if that's going to hold it open enough with the stockinette. I don't know. But this is how far my sweater has grown in a week and a half or so. I really love how it's turned out. It took me a bit to get what I wanted. I had to kind of tinker with it a little bit. I am using the, what is it, Incredibly Custom Raglan Sweater Recipe. That recipe. And basically, I just keep trying it on to see how it fits me. Because a pattern will tell you a guideline, but I want it to fit me. I knew exactly what I wanted in my brain, and this is coming out exactly what I wanted. I will also say I was not happy with my increases. I frogged this twice, and I finally went and I did the make one left, make one right for my increases, and I really love that look right there. So don't be afraid to change up your patterns. Make it how you want it, and that's what I'm doing. So it's not attached because I just finished the cranberry, and I'm getting ready to add my purple back in. And I figured this was a perfect time to just hang on a minute and do the recording first so you guys can see it without attached. So this is really, like I said, all I've worked on. I will be picking the sock back up again this week and working on that. I have less than a diamond to do before I start doing the heel. So I'm really not that far. I'm over halfway done. So that's all I've been working on. The only other thing I wanted to share with y'all this week is I joined a swap. And I'm going to tell you about it in case you want to join in with me. All the information is in my group. It is the 24 Days of Cheer swap. So basically, I think it goes until, signups are until September, and then you get a partner, and you have until November 15th, I believe, to mail out, and you're putting together an advent calendar of little sock yarn minis. So in that, I think it's 4 to 7 grams or 5 to 8 gram range, you're going to put together a bunch of little minis and then send them to each other. And then on Christmas, through Advent, you get to open them up. And I cannot even tell you how excited that makes me. I think it'll be a wonderful, fun thing to do. So if you're interested, like I said, all the information is over in my group. You can come on over and check it out. This Google Form sign up is in there as well. So if you're interested, let me know that you joined. If not, that's fine. There's no pressure. It's just a fun little something to do. And I'm debating on what I want to do. I'm torn. I've got ideas, but I haven't decided for sure yet. So if you join, let me know. Otherwise, I think that's all I have to share with y'all this week. I know it's a little bit long for the amount of content I had, but hopefully you'll enjoy the day. So I will chat with y'all next week. I don't see anything coming up that's going to throw us off. I'll talk to you next week. All my contact information's at the end. See ya!